One owner watched as his Labrador swam out into the open water and splashed around. But when the dog appeared to grab something before making its way back, nothing could have prepared the man for what he found inside his dog's mouth. Rick is originally from Ashford, Connecticut, and lived with his beloved dog, a Labrador called Jax. He also likes to explore the outdoors and have adventures with Jax. Like many men and their dogs, Sour and Jax were the best of friends and usually came as a pair. I pretty much bring him everywhere I go, more or less. He's my little companion, Sour told WFSB. One of Sour and Jax's favorite pastimes was hunting, and the pair spent many happy hours chasing down birds together, so it's safe to say that Jax was no pushover. In fact, when he wanted to be, he could be a stone-cold killer. When Sour and Jax were not hunting, though, they frequently enjoyed a spot of fishing. Usually, the faithful dog would simply keep his owner company by the side of the lake. However, one day Jax served a much more important purpose. Yes, the duo had been making their way to the side of the water when a strange thing happened. As they passed by some foliage, something stirred within, and without warning, a little bird dropped out of a tree. "We're just fishing a normal spot up here, and we were walking by a tree that was relatively close to the water," Sour explained. "As soon as I walked by it, I felt the bird come right out of its nest. I scared it more or less." The little bird had attempted to escape its nest in the tree, but it appeared to be flying the wrong way. So instead of touching down on safe, dry land, it landed right in the center of the water. "I just watch it hover like 60 yards out in the middle of the water, and it lands directly in the middle of the pond," Sour recalled. "So me being the animal lover that I am, I feel bad for it." However, he decided against intervening. "I started thinking, fish eats it, cycle of life. Kind of cool to see," Sour added. "I feel bad for it, but what are you gonna do?" Like 25 minutes go by and it still struggle. As Sour watched the bird continue to struggle though, Jax's attracted his attention because while Sour remained unmoved by the fledgling's plight, the dog couldn't take his eyes off of it. At this point, Sour decided he would step in. "I just said, Jax, get the bird that I would say any other time, if we were hunting or whatever I do with him." And no sooner had he uttered that command than Jax's was off. He went straight out there about 35 to 40 yards out in the middle of the pond, Sour continued. "He was kind of doing circles around it. I was like, get the bird." And the thing flapped its wings. As soon as he saw that with his two front teeth, he very nonchalantly grabbed the bird. As Jax swam back to shore, Sour decided to film the unfolding scenes. However, to the untrained eye, it seemed like the dog had just put the bird out of its misery. So most people would have been forgiven for expecting to find a dead bird clamped between the dog's jaws. When Jax opened his mouth, however, Sour found the baby bird still alive and breathing. Moreover, although it looked a little bit shaken, there wasn't a scratch on its body. Jax had transformed from hunter to hero. Once the bird was firmly back on dry land, Sour returned it to its nest where the bird's siblings were waiting. Their mom soon returned to make sure all of her babies were well fed too. Following his dog's incredible rescue mission, Sour decided to share his extraordinary footage online. As a result, Jax found himself at the center of attention, as more than 1 million people have viewed their YouTube videos so far. And after seeing the footage, many viewers wanted to express their admiration for Jax. "That dog is a hero," one of the messages read. Others shared their theories as to how the bird managed to escape unscathed. "It's not very likely that the lab caused any harm to the bird since they have soft mouths." Who knows what was going through the dog's mind though? There's no doubt that Jax could have killed that bird in one swift move. However, it seems that he took pity on it instead, and his actions have gone on to touch hearts all over the world.